nice and soft and buttery smooth over there, over at the XLN Audio. Excuse me, I'm a little dyslexic today, and I am just proud to present to you Addictive Keys. It is top up in my plugins list here, and this is something that comes up standard in my setup. I mean, I have Addictive Keys. It opens up, and it's always in my set, and rightfully so. And I really love this instrument, and I'm not a big, audiophile person. I'm not like a crazy, I'm sure you guys are going to get, there's always a battle, like, ooh, what's your favorite piano VST? And everybody's going to start battling over some things. And, XNL Addictive Keys is not always in the top of the list in this battle, but for me, it's something that I got for free, basically, for purchasing other on items. I think it was like Focusrite and Scarlett's items came with some Addictive Keys stuff. So if you purchase some items that were in partnership with them back then anyway, you could pick and choose some items. So I've got most of their Addictive Keys sets set up here. I think there's one that I'm missing, and I'm not really that concerned about it. But I tell you what, it sounds really good, and I don't have my piano here, and I don't have my pedal on, so I'm actually going to use a product, J74 from Fabrizio Posts. I do a video on that too as well, so you can check that out. But we're going to talk about Addictive Keys here a little bit. Again, I'm not, I can't represent the product fully. I'm just kind of pointing you in the right direction and going down my VST list. So, just me talking. Welcome into my living room, into my studio here, and come down my playlist with me. And Addictive Keys is super part of this here. And since I'm not a pianist, and I want to highlight it anyway, it's J74. We're not going to talk too much about this. We're just going to use it to play some stuff in here and listen to the keys and kind of brush over the UI of what's happening in here. So in here right now, I am in. I've got the XLN wrapper up, and you have to have their download client if you've got it. It's not really that much of a pain. Some companies make it really hard to do, but XLN has made it pretty damn easy, even to like try out some stuff too, man. I mean, they have a lot of other good products too as well. We'll be brushing up on some of those. So, but with Addictive Keys here, let's see. If you tap right here, you could see all instruments. Now you can see I have 3 different instruments in here. As we go down the list, you can see it says Studio Grand here in the first part of it. And as I scroll up, there's a Mark 1. And if I keep scrolling up, there's going to be the Electric Grand. And those would be the 3 that I have out of the collection. I think there's 4. I'm not quite sure, but it's been a while since I've opened it up. I probably should have done a little bit more research, but hey, man, we just turned some stuff on, and we're going to go at it here. And this is as real as it gets, folks. So in grand piano, I wanted to go back down to the Studio Grand, and we're going to start off with the Age strings here, and we're going to go into that. I guess you can do some previews on this and listen to it. And it's kind of like we're the section that we were just in before. So let me hit OK and close out of that. Now you can see we're in Explore, and Explore would be almost kind of like a browser type of thing, and it's going to show you. It's showing you kind of their setup. Now this is probably a real picture of them recording what was going on. I'd imagine this is probably a real picture of them recording the piano in there. And then you can get some, previews of what's going on down here, and then choose the sound that you want. So they have different kind of micings and things like that to your heart's content. Let's go back into gallery. You can see I have Studio Grand as recorded. Okay, so upright. So by now, so they have it upright. That's the one that I don't have. Mark 1, Studio Grand. There you guys go. All right, you can see the ones that I do have and the one that I don't have. That's their gallery. And then explore, we can explore the sounds. I wonder if I change it up here, will it go to the Mark 1? Let's try that here. And let's hit OK. And now we're still in Explore, and it's showing you the Mark 1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very cool. All right, let's go back down into my studio. I'm sure there's probably different ways to navigate around this thing, but this is how I'm doing it. So there's Explore, and then there's this tab over here for an Explorer, kind of a little more file tree kind of style, and this is giving you some visuals to be pleasing, to let you know how much work went into this product. So you know, pretty cool. And some, looks like some controls over here too, for checking things out. Studio Grand, cool. And there's so many different stuff going on. Let's go into this edit tab up here. Okay, so we're checking our way down from left to right up here, and we are in Explorer, but now we're going to go into edit, and edit is just, it's crazy. So that picture that you've seen before of the piano in the studio, now you're seeing you know, kind of like their setups, and you get to control all the parameters of that. And I find that just to be way more in depth than I ever need it to be. And I do like coming in here and playing with some of this stuff. It's nice to have this much control in each product, but you know, it's there, bro. Look at that. That's super cool. You know, so we have our Studio Grand here, and then our pedal noises. Like, so as you're tapping on the pedal, you're gonna get that letting it go. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I don't even like really feel like I would want pedal noise in there, but I mean, you got it, bro. You know, I mean, pedal noises. All right, that's how in depth we are on all this. We're adding pedal noises. That's authentic. Okay, so you know, as we're rounding about the corner, we have all kinds of you know, neat parameters that you can control on here. You know, it blows your mind that it's a piano here. And then okay, so we're checking along this way, coming right to left, reading it like a book, and you can see that we have our different you know, microphone types here. So that is just cool in itself there. You know, a lot of control. And a lot of, you know, I like to like just to hear what they sound like what did this microphone sound like, and you kind of got to get an idea, because I'm not a microphone expert. So things like this kind of like are kind of cool to me. Anyway, if it's not cool to you, then it's the wrong video, wrong place, wrong. I don't know. Addictive Keys is just crazy. To me, it blows my mind, and I love it. Adding noise tube. I mean, this is Tremel, a lot of cool After Effects, so some post-processing things here too. So this would be coming in after the microphones, and yeah, and then you got some mixing, so close ribbon. So we have different microphones, and then as you touch it, okay, you can see. So my close ribbons are the ones that are sitting up here left and right. So we're getting the full stereo out of the piano, which is just super cool. And then if I hit my amp tubes, these guys are way out in the back, and then we can control the mix from like afar and close away, and be able to control our left and rights. Can I actually move the mic? Are they gonna let you, like, you know, like they had it in every single position and you got to move it, at least like in every little single square? I'm looking at the squares in the grid here. Maybe not so, but hey, you know, you can move these around though. So mid tubes, side rib, and then like a close, so a closed tube, like a wide tube. What are they calling this? The closed tubes. So it's a lot of variations in there. So without further ado, let's go make some noises. And it's not going to be me generating these noises. I'm going to be auto-generating these with J74 Now this is a product from Fabrizio Post. I do a video on J74. I suggest go trying it out. I just thought I'd do two birds with one stone, and we could just see some neat stuff. I'm gonna hit just some I'm lucky on this over here because we're just gonna try it out. Let's hit I'm lucky, and let's hit. You can see it just auto generated a clip for us in the channel that we have Addictive Keys on here, and let's go ahead and check this out. I know what it's starting off with. Let's get rid of that over there. Let's get rid of Addictive Keys over there, and let's hit play. So I just changed the mic on that. Get a real wide sound. And then you can mix them together. Get a fully mic'd room and a piano right now. All right, let's stop that. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's go into some extra noises in here. All right, guys. I don't know what calls me when I'm looking at a name here. Let's see. We started with age string, so Ambient is next. Well, let's go to Ambient. Let's check that out there, Ambient version, and let's go. Let's get rid of that one here, and let's bring back in J74 here, and let's change some parameters in here. Let's go into a pop circle. Just kind of random hitting some stuff here. All you gotta do is just touch a cell with an Ableton and hit create the progression clip. J74 is crazy. Go watch the video on this. This thing has so many different tools within inside of it. I mean, you're looking at this, and let me just show you really quick. Let's pull out some J74 tools. Okay, so here's your progression generator. Here's your editor, chord explorer, your circle of fifths. Here's your progression chart. Here's your clip modifier. Where'd it go? Right here. This thing is super cool. All right. And then your clip analysis tool for analyzing clips. That all right there is J74. All of that stuff comes in that product. And my goodness, it is such a great tool to use. And I'm just kind of just throwing it out there barely for you to see what it does. Anyway, let's create another clip instantly here with some different parameters in here that I've created. So we have a whole nother piece of artwork that's going to be generated out of this. Let's go ahead and create it, and let's listen to the piano here. So we're in Ambient. We're gonna hit auto arp. Sounds sickly, huh? Let's try a more pleasing. Let's go long. Let's try down here. Stop all that noise. Try some analog velocity. the reason why I brought it all out like this, I just think it's a great pair. Definitely for just, I mean, for just mucking about and, I don't know, writer's block or anything like that. I get it. I get chills and weird feelings just when I bring this out now, and there's so much more control over this with the J74. So just remember that we're not in here to make a masterpiece, but you could easily take any of this stuff right here and just run with that. Ideas all day that just spit this out of this machine here, and it costs a fraction of the cost of any other product that does it, and it does it way better. So all right, let's keep on plugging away at Addictive Keys here. Let's create another clip here, and let's go in auto ARP. Let's see, variable, start, length, chord explorer. I'm gonna auto ARP that again here. Let's do some start delays. Let's take the amount up. ARP up and down. There's also like a strum too, right? A guitar. Let's try the strum. Let's hit a shuffle and spread on that one and create the clip. Let's get something clean in here. It's not all winners, but definitely some areas you can pull out. And we are on the long version of this. Let's go no end long. Wish. I have no idea what is a wish progression. Let's try that out though. Let's go down here and let's go to create it. Cheeky Barack. We hit the I feel lucky. Popped up the velocity on those. Let's change it all the way up to something random again. Let's Spanish, dreamy. Let's come over here. Just turn some on and turn some off. I'm just kind of randomly hitting some stuff. ARP up, and let's hit create clip. This is as random as you can get right there. So let's turn that one off. So I just randomly did a whole bunch of stuff, and we're gonna create this clip right there, and let's see what happened. Weird. I mean, it's random, that's for sure. strumming it like a guitar. So yeah, I mean, you know, the two are kind of complement each other. I think, you know, it's like having my own little pianist over here, just plugging away at stuff, and I can throw J74 on anything and go at it. Really fun stuff, and you know, the keys are awesome as well. I mean, that's what the video is about here, is addictive keys. And the Studio Grand sounds just great, and there's a whole lot of different sounds that we're getting out of this. As you can see, I'm getting all kinds of vibes all over the place out of that. With some, that's why I pulled out J74, because I just, it's better than me for sure. We could say that at least. Let's check out some of the Mark 1 in here now, and let's throw some new. Let's go ahead and delete all that stuff there, and we can. I wish there was almost like a reset on this whole thing. It would be kind of nice. I would a whole, you know, right back to a default or whatever. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's edit a clip here. Let's turn everything on. Let's go into chord. Start delay. Let's turn this up a little bit. Variable amount. Let's go to 40 milliseconds or higher. The length variation, velocities, and the amount. Let's turn that velocity back down a little bit here. And let's hit a clip, right? Let's dreamy. Let's go back to this. Let's go at that no end. Kind of looked weird to me, and random again here or something, whatever. Let's create a clip. So you can mic. So it looks like you can mic an amp, or you can have a line in, right? A line, mono, stereo. Let's create a different clip here. Let's go again. Let's hit I'm Lucky. You know? Just rich sounds out of it, you know. Definitely if the notes are being played right. And, you know, J74 does that. It does a really good job at making it really human. I feel like there's somebody over here playing with me every time I pull this thing out. And I don't get that feeling with any other generator that I come across with at all. So the two just really complement each other. I can't say it enough. Let's check out the Electric Grand before we kick the video off. That's been extra long here. But I mean, we're taking a look at everything, and hey, you know, I'm having fun. You having fun? I'm having fun. Let's make some noise. Let's go. We're gonna get some direction here or anything. Let's turn everything off here. Let's go into chord, variable, fixed. Okay. Let's go. No scale? What happens then? Oof. No end, C. Try it out, guys. No venture, no gain, right? It's like, what? All right, let's replace that one here. All right, so Electric Grand Lo-Fi. Now, we can go variable. Let's get some more human stuff in there, because that's like what a normal generation product would sound like. So now we got all the variables on. And just those variables does it for me. I'm sorry. I mean, it's subtle things like that, and you could take the subtleness and really exaggerate it with the amounts over here. Yeah. So that's it, man. Addictive Keys. It's a really good product. J74 is another good project. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. Hit that like and subscribe. We're going to be running through the VSTs and all my little plugins and little tricks and tips and writer's block killers and things like that. So be sure to hit the like and subscribe. Hit that little bell that's it's somewhere down over that way, I think. Somewhere, I don't know where it's at. You don't have to hit it, but hit it if you want to know when the next video comes out. And I'll see you there.